Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife here. We are in the Duke shops. Behind me is the cafe down in the bottom. We're going to go up down to the beach and have a walk along. And there wasn't a lot of signal, I don't think, down there before, but I've been there lately and I think there is signal now. So we're going to try it out anyway. Anyway, so this is the intro. This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Roll intro. Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim Dowd. So where are we? Big white. Oh, that's a nice flower. Take my life in my hands. Fuerte toda. He was a rock star. And it says in the foot. Listen,
everything's, as from today, everything's gone out the window.
Right. We're on our way. There we go. Plaza Del Duque. So it's not the Duke shops. I was going to go to the Duke shops and then I realised that I'd have to walk all the way back up the hill. So I thought I'll go down here in Plaza Del Duque. So we're streaming at 8 megabits a second. And we go down by Paris and Glamour or the purple one. Okay, that's our thing there. So I've got my microphone on voice isolation because there's music and music and music. Down the bottom there is the cafe. Open quite early. And if you've never been here, I won't blame you. It's not the cheapest of the places. And we're going to go out this door here, go out by Dial. That road going up there goes up towards Fanya Bay Plaza, I think, near enough. And sorry for shaking. This, my friends, is Plaza del Duque. Some posh hotels here as well. Now let's just get myself sorted here. That's that. Yep, that looks okay. See if anybody's on. Let's get the count on. The count! Now it was sunny where I was. I thought, oh, I'll go to Plaza del Duque, or Duke shops today. And then when I got here, sun had gone. It'll be out in a minute though. And say if you don't like the weather. Security are used to me now. So this is a one-way street. So I'm going to take my life in my hands. And thanks Craig for reminding me to put my tracker on. I actually put it on in the car. So I've got from car to car. So coming back home, I'll be able to see how many miles I did in the car and walking. Now this is the weirdest cycle path I've ever seen. So you can see on the right here, there's like a, it doesn't look like anything, but in the middle, there's these little discs with bikes on it. And they're every 70 centimetres. So, I'll see who's on. Craig's on, Siobhan's on. Morning, Siobhan. Craig, Chris Godfrey, Gideon Waters, Alan Brickle, Yvonne Brown. Yvonne Brown. So this is where the typically the Wi-Fi give out. It's typically where the Wi-Fi give out. Chris Jones. Christina's much better, thanks. She was out last night. Glad you found the SD card. What I do is I take it out and take all the stuff off it and then delete it and put it back in. I just forgot to put it back in. Trisha's on. Good morning, Trisha. All the cool dudes. Dave 1999's on. Garen Davis, I haven't said your name for a while. Paul Ed, no, Garen's not Welsh, by the way. Chris Godfrey, the expensive part of town. It depends. It depends. It's if you got enough money that you don't have to ask the price, it's okay. I've got enough money to last me my whole life, as long as I die on Friday. Be careful of the security, say no recording. Morning, Peter. David Butler. All watching today. Chris Stewart Blomer. David Butler's saying hi, Trisha, and has got the what are the flags? The Saltier. It's the Tenerife flag. There you go. Travel awesome together. Good morning. Anne-Marie. Craig saying hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi to Craig. Sue FedEx on. Daniel Holmes. Ian Williams. Tony Paulson. Sunstrikers on. Sound and picture excellent so far, says David. Thank you very much. Darren Willis saying good morning. Alan, Trisha, David, Craig, Trisha, Daniel. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. There you go. Taking me bandwidth, yeah. Taking me bandwidth, being sociable. How dare you? Oh, the waves are sounding pretty good. I'm going to turn the voice isolation off now, so you'll be able to hear the waves. See, everybody's walking on the bike path. Beautiful. Ah, it's great living here. It is great living here. So we haven't dropped any frames yet. We're at 10 megabits a second now. Yeah, you must have a really clear. And what they must have done, they must have realised there was no signal here, and then put a nutter bastard bloody server somewhere for the rich people. For the rich people. There you go, big camping knife and fork there. That's what it reminds me of. One of them camping knives and forks. So, Aki's just turned in. If I missed anybody, it's because everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Plaza Del Duque. So we're still okay? Still at 10 megabits a second. Wow. Only been the beach there once. My brother nearly drowned. Fell in the surf and couldn't get back. Oh dear. Was that the like a riptide type effect? Now theoretically I could park down here as well, but it's much cheaper up at the Plaza Del Duque. Much cheaper up there. So this is the famous house from the Puig family, the people who actually built most of Las Americas. In fact, Park Santiago is the son, Santiago Puig. I think that's how you say it, Puig or Puig. Puig family. So this is the first little bit of thing they built when we got here. This wasn't here when we came on holiday, and then they built all this, and then they opened this corner bar. Oh, they got nice curtains up now as well. So these guys should be opening about 10, I think. I think I might stop here for a coffee on the way back. So, let's put it there for a second. Boxes on, good morning. Be surprised at a good signal. Although we just dropped 58 frames. 7 frames. Oh dear. Slurpy Dave's on. From the island.
And it's actually
like internal.
Are we going any further? I'm going to go the other way. Not seen the sun for 21 days in Aberdeen. So I'm not going to go that way because the signal just dropped too much. Now we're going to go this way again. I'll walk round the front. It's a bit of a shame because was it yesterday? Maybe it's just being blocked by somebody. I'm back in the good area now. Hello, wall. Alright, what's this? We're catching up at 20 megabits a second now. Oh yeah, so that was a shame. That's this way. Home is where the heart is. We've got 600 now. Freaky Freddy. There's a seat up there behind it. It's still warm though. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I think we're back in the room. So it's almost hit and miss here. I thought it was better, but I'm not. What a shame. Let's just sit here for a minute and chat with you guys. Raining again in South Shields, says Stuart. Louise is on. Good morning, Louise. And Daniel Holmes is also coming up. If you're not subscribed to either of those two, go ahead and do it. I'm sure people have already put up the things. No belly buster bacon butty today, Tim. You had one yesterday, says Craig. Yes, Mum. Thanks. Bit overcast today. Webby, did you? I uploaded the thing. Did you watch it at all the way through? Yeah, it is nice around here. I'm on 7 megabits a second now, 29.9 frames per second, but I dropped 2,000 frames back there. So I don't know what to do now. I don't want to really walk around the coast for the simple reason is I was there the other day Let's go back up to the Duke shops and then walk up maybe to, up to Plaza Del Duque, and then maybe walk up towards the Duke shops and have a coffee up there, and then back down to the car. How's that? That's what I'll do. Or I'll just go for a coffee now and then just sit and chat to you guys. I've got a third camera today, so we can have a look at that. And Webby boom, there you go. Belly Buster Bacon Butty. South Shields we did. Craig we did. Chris Godfrey, me and Deanna off to see James Arthur tomorrow night, whoever he is. Rain, rain, go away, Sasaki, there you go. I'll shut up then. I agree with you. It's probably about 23, 22, 23. A lot hotter when the sun comes out, of course. Don't know why I was pointing up there. Temperature of the water, okay. The temperature of the water is pretty weird here because Alicios, so that means the Canary Islands water temperature never in degrees. So 24 degrees I think is the highest you're ever going to get water. Cold to swim for a long time. That's why we lose a lot of people on the island. Beyond the shallows and swim in the ocean. Buttons. They go out along, and then they cool down. They don't notice it. It's like the opposite of the frog in getting what's the word? Hypothermia. Oh, SB car. Fact or fake? Okay, don't worry about it. What was I going to do? I got it out specially. Water temperature. Oh yeah. How many drownings have we had in the Canary Islands this year? Well, they've only got the things for 2025. And in the Canary Islands in 2025. 27 in the first half. People. Hey Siri, what's 69 divided by 12? That's really... Hey Ruth's on. Morning Ruth. Ruth shared on Facebook. You know it's coming out, right? Ruth, thank you so much for sharing on Facebook. If everybody shared it on Facebook, a millionaire, Rodney. Oh yeah, I've driving license, and I said, oh, I can drive all these things, and I can drive a truck with a thing and even, and quite rightly said, you're wrong about DL groups. No, you cannot ride a large capacity motorbikes on your license. Yeah, and this is the condition or the code 79.3 Triciclos. I don't know, Triciclos. Which means you can't ride large capacity motorbikes, only three-wheelers. However, given there's a drive to stop motorbike accidents in Spain, this may well change to the condition 7903, which, if not, there you go. So I've done, and thank you for. Ted recommends, we don't want him, AI filmmakers. If you go in, there's a link there that you can go in. You can join for US, but I recommend that you pay for the year. It's only $3 a year, I think. It's only $3 a month for a year, so it's 28 quid. And you get a year's access to this guy, and it's very good. Jamie Heinrich, he's called. He tries to sell you something else when you really want to do stuff. What I do recommend, he gives you a free access to one of the other learn how to do AI filmmaking, and then get yourself access to the extra. And also you can what he used to do was say go to click, expensive, but that is then a be all and end all of AI things. Models within Galaxy. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, just I'm done. Okay, but if you're interested, go and check out the link in the description. And if you do sign up, I get a kickback. Peace. Fake shoe commercial ad. Small set of finished. Good. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. And relive. Oh no! I stopped the wrong thing. Okay, let's move. Ich benutze zurzeit nur eine Linse.
Ah, okay.
Und das ist ein.
Aha.
Und das ist dann praktisch, wo ich bin. In die Umgebung.
Schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Right. Met a guy. I'm moving, don't worry, I'm moving. Moving. See this on the replay.
Numéro 3, t'as qu'une entrée.
Hey Siri, open UAV forecast. So, it looks like when I'm moving is the problem. Although when I sat down there, I don't know, it's just a terrible place for a signal here. What time is it now? It's 10 o'clock, I'm going to go for a coffee. So I'm not going to go up the hill, I'm just going to go to the coffee in the Duke, in the Plaza Del Duque. So, right. I think we're back in the room. That was terrible. Oh, I think we're back in the room, yeah. Sorry about that. If you just joined us, terrible signal down by the Del Duque. We're back by Plaza Del Duque now. And we're going to go in, and they're probably going to tell us to stop filming, and then I will. Or shall I pause it and then drive home? 10:03. So let's see if this is any good. I'll put my thing back on. There we go. So the cafe's downstairs. I don't think there's a cafe upstairs, so vamos a las tiendas. Let's go to the shops. So what we got? Salads, coffees, lots of coffees there. What we got here? Oh, look at that. Nice. And we get a wrap. A wrap. Pollo Caesar, wrap, salmon. We have a salmon wrap. Hola. Pedí a la mesa. Pedimos a la mesa.
A la mesa.
So, yeah? Okay, gracias.
Nice, super, eh?
Merci.
Qué profesional.
Some live, 72 people.
Oh my God. Many people.
So where do I sit where I don't annoy anybody? No
Which
molesta a la
one?
gente.
Sí, sí, donde quiera.
Okay, gracias. Menos músico.
Pero buscar foto o acá.
Ah, ok, gracias.
Cualquiera de las dos.
Un café con leche y un wrap de salmón.
Perfecto.
Gracias.
¿Quiere papas fritas o no?
No. So we're going to go out the back here. That salmon wrap just got me. So, yeah, Formula One racing fan. Cool dude. Now we're back in the room. So, set this off. What's better to look at? The giraffe, the people, the shops, the fountain. Ah, there we go. That's better. Let's look at the fountain. Got some salt here as well. Premium number 29. So I'm not going to get the other camera out. Looks at the vlog. You must have updated with the new item. Brilliant work, pal. Can't wait to raise some funds. Saturday, 12 p.m. So that's that, that's that. Don't forget to put the thumbs up. Thanks, Aki. Premier Cafe, premier prices. Go on the train. Watch those strikes. There's no such thing as a strike. There's a copyright claim or a copyright strike. The copyright strike is designed to for people who try and pass stuff off as their own that belongs to somebody else. That's the only time you're going to get a strike. But a copyright claim is, hey, that's my music, I want the money. But what I normally do is I dispute the claim and I say, look, I'm in a cafe, it was in the background, I'm not using the music, it was there already. And to tell you the truth, it was distracting. So, and then they've got to, once you've disputed it, they've got to react then, and they have 30 days to react, and they never do. There's one time somebody reacted immediately and said, no, I want to keep it, and I just deleted the whole thing, so nobody got anything out of that. There you go. That's better. Muchas gracias, mi niña. Y un agua con gas, porfa. Okay. So this looks nice, actually. Café con leche. With a biscuit. Risk it for a biscuit. Chris said I could be a bit later today. So what I was going to do was, if there's no signal looks okay. I was going to go back to the village. But I'm going to stay here now. I didn't bring my drone or anything. I should have done. Because what I could have done a recorded vlog afterwards, can I really? So, let's put the time on. I got a message from ChatGPT to say that they've updated the good news ticker. Now, a few people have said they don't like the ticker, but it's always the same. You get a load of people telling you what you don't like, and nobody's telling you what they like. So I may have got 3 people that say they don't like the ticker, but that means there's 1,000 people that like it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put it on. But if all of you say, I hate the ticker, most people didn't like it for the simple reason that it was bad news. You know, it's like, we come to the channel for some good news and a bit of fun. And we don't want bad news. We don't want bad news. Have I got a side-by-side somewhere? Is that better? Do you think that's better? I'm not going to have the biscuit, but I'm going to have a drink of coffee. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. So I'm going to put the ticker on. I'll put the bottom ticker on. There you go. So we're not annoying the people. Oh, I didn't update it. I said it was updated, never updated it. Can you sing happy birthday to George, Zaki? The cat farted, said Craig. Yeah, chat GPT. Oh, there we go. D-Pen 646. Paul Ed, Aki Aki. Hey, here we go. Oh, look at that. Thumbnail. Another thumbnail. Gotta look in the camera. Now let's do this. Our chip. Doritos. That's yesterday's. So, George. Oh, it's a posh water as well. It's going to cost me $30 this. Santoline. That's going to be the word of the day. Santoline, with an accent over the I. Santoline. Not to be confused with Santolin. which is a rub for your back, I think. There we go. Teachers crowd from classroom, we did that one. I'm just going to try this. I'm only going to eat half of it, I think. Well, a lot of salmon in that. That's going to be at least €10. Oh, my microphone's going. Forgot to plug the mic in last night. Luckily enough, I got another. That's got 80%. Perfect. This is good. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to sing happy birthday in a minute. It doesn't have to be that busy this time in the morning, I don't think. I think most of the time here is when people are coming back from the beach. So I would say between 5 p.m. and 10. But in the morning, not much, you know. Guy was gulping at me. Right. Here we go. Make sure I don't have stuff in my teeth. Got salad in my teeth. Sort that out in a minute. So George, I'd like to wish you a wonderful birthday. I hope that you have many happy returns, and I hope that you get everything that you need. Peace, tranquility, and a little bit of fun. This is for you, George. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. Cool dude, George. Is that the fancy shopping centre in Costa Adeje? Yes, it is. It's called the Plaza Del Duque, and it's by Playa del Duque, and it's a big round one, and it's cheap parking. It's 1 hour free parking if you can come in, have a coffee and leave, or I think it's a 0.0039 cents after that, so it's cost you nothing. For about an hour and a half, you pay something like 60 cents or $1 mostly. Salmon wrap. Michelle Spark's birthday today. She's 60, says Ruth. Is Michelle Spark a friend, or is she famous? I'll think of you all the time. Joanne's on. Frank Sinatra's got nothing on it. He's dead, isn't he? I'm just saying morning, morning, morning. Michelle. Am I going to do another one? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle Spark. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. Oh, we're way down. 1.4 megabits per second. Still in the green though. There you go. Nobody wants to see me eat. I didn't realise I was that hungry. What time is it now? 10:17. So when have I got to test my sugar then? Why won't you go to Lily's? It's for sale. Jerry Webster. Did you know Night Strider makes money from doing cameos? There is actually a website where you upload your cameo and people pay through them. So I think anybody can do it. But I think the way it works is somebody books for you to say something and you say it and then they pay you. It's a bit like OnlyFans with the clothes on. Des says lol. Oh, there you go. So, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah. I finished editing Webby's film, and it's actually on YouTube right now, but it's hidden because we're going to release it at midday on Saturday. Webby's going to tell you all about it tomorrow night, but as a precursor, the way it's going to work is we've done this video, and all I've got to do now is in the description of the video put the times where each item is being shown. So if you go to the description, you can jump to the item you're interested in. You don't have to watch the whole thing. That's for later. I suggest you watch the whole thing first, and then if you want to look at something again, skip back to the item you're interested in. There's no might tell me I've got bloody black all over my finger. We haven't put a reserve price on anything, but there is going to be a reserve. So the way it works, it's not like an auction where we're sat in the same room and we're going, I'll give you 10, I'll give you 20, I'll give you 30, I'll give you 40. We're not going to do that. What Webby said is, take a look at the stuff. If you're excuse me. If you're interested in something, think about what's the maximum that you would actually pay for that, knowing that you're helping fighting against cancer in Tenerife. So that's the way you want to approach this. Oh, that golf jacket signed by Colin Montgomery, and it's exactly my size, or I'm just going to frame it or something like that, and you decide what you would want to pay for that. Now, not a fiver, not a tenner, you know what I mean. What's the maximum that you can afford, or that you think's fair, to donate to Facts to be able to own that jacket? And then email Webby and say, Webby, I can just about afford, let's say, 250 euros for that, or quid, or whatever you want. I can just about afford 250 euros for that jacket, signed jacket. Will you accept it? And as soon as he gets a bid on one of the items that is above the reserve price, so not like a starting $5 bid or something like that. As soon as he gets a bid that's acceptable, he will publish that He won't publish the amount, but he'll say, I've had a bid for the jacket that's acceptable. If you want to bid, you've got till Friday. Now, the reason he's not telling you, he's not going to tell you how much he was bid, is because somebody will come in and say, I'll give you a £5 extra. And I don't think that's fair. I mean, Webby might decide not to do this, but I don't think that's fair. So you tell me what you would pay. If you come in and say, I'd pay 300, I'll go, great. I'll go back to the first guy who said, I've been offered 300. So we do it that way. You never tell the first bid, but you'll always tell the bidder when he's been overbid by how much. And then what you got, if somebody else comes in and says, oh, I'll have it, I'll give you 50 quid for it, and say, sorry, that didn't reach the reserve, right? So we're going to keep it that it's not, yeah, I think that's fair. Anyway, we'll discuss it and we'll tell you on Friday, tomorrow night. Riggers on. Currently leaning Apple Motion, great potential. If I can retain the info. There's two things I recommend with Apple Motion, just to get technical for a minute. Apple Motion, there's a guy called David Ubsell, U-B-S-E-L-L, on YouTube, and he does a lot of stuff with that, but he's very advanced, but it sort of shows you what's capable, and you can follow along with him and do it yourself and then change it up. So David Ubsell, U-B-S-E-L-L, I think it's David, just look U-B-S-E-L-L, Ubsell. And the other thing is, what they call Ripple Training. I am actually an ambassador for Ripple Training on the motion control, because I used that years ago and they've still got me as a reference on their website. So Ripple Training, go to Motion, go what are people saying about it, Tim and Chris, we're in there. And they do great training for motion, and it's from beginners all the way. So that's really good. What I find motion is good for is if you've got a title or a generator or something that you've already got in Final Cut that you think, oh no, I really wanted to do this. You can open that in Motion, create a copy, and then change the bits you want, and then post it back to Final Cut and then use it every time then. So you can actually take all the titles, you can go in, you can change everything, and you can actually change everything in Final Cut and then you save it as a preset. But if you want to change something that's not changeable in Final Cut, like you want to expose, I don't know, the twisting motion, or you want to put a filter on it that does something, then you do that in Motion, and then just change it up. So I know it probably doesn't mean anything to you right now, but it will eventually. But let me know. What are Duke shops? Well, Del Duque is the area. The Dukes is the area, Del Duque. So Playa Del Duque. And then what we've got the Plaza Del Duque, which is this, which is like an outlet area. And then at the top, we've got the Duke shops in English, which was the new shopping centre, where they got like bars and restaurants at the top, cafes down the bottom, and a few shops in between, kiddies playground, opposite the market. So Del Duque is the area, and the shops are the shops in that area, Del Duque. And Duke shops in the title, that's the one up the hill, which I didn't park in. There was a guy on the Gypsy Souls live yesterday telling them Andrew's talking bad about them. Not true. He's on here sometimes. You know, you cannot, and I think you should not, believe everything you hear, really. And I think we're adults, and those people are just not. You know, gossipers. We don't like gossipers. Side by side, we got that one. Let's do interview. That's better. I'm on the other side now. I prefer that. I was going to take this home, but I'm not now. I thought that was the thing, but it ain't. So, it's got spinach in it as well. I thought that was the menu, but it ain't. Oh, and a free resource for Motion and Final Cut is Ripple Training on YouTube. So subscribe to Ripple Training on YouTube, and they do Motion Minutes. I think there's a couple of things in there. If you go to one of the playlists of Apple Motion, that'll give you a load of free stuff, and it's like short, sharp shock, and very useful stuff as well. Try that out. John Smith says thank you. You're welcome. He's Scottish too. Would you ever vlog the water park? For anyone thinking of visiting those vlogs? No, I don't go to the water park. Firstly, I'm not interested in going there. And secondly, there's enough people vlog that. It's always the same to me. And it's the best water park in the world for the last 8 years. So I don't think it needs any promotion. And I know people get views, but even though I like the views, I don't do it for the views. So I just put my life out there. My life doesn't include the water park, I'm afraid. It does include salmon wraps on a Thursday morning though. Coffee's really good. And it's still hot. Andrew does, yeah, he does, yeah. Sounds good. Upsell. Off to the gym. There's Alan. Craig treats you like a young gnome. Craig's a good friend. Any chance we can see the menu? Ah, yeah. I'll go and get that. I think this is just drinks. Sangria, coffee. Oh, here we go. So, cappuccino, americano, espresso, lago, macchiato. I don't know what they give me though. No, cafe con leche. Here you go, $3.50. So the caffe's $3.50, and the water, agua con gas, $2.50. So 4, 5, 6 euros plus the wrap. Champagne, cocktails. Cocktails are between 11 and 15 euros. Gins are 5, whiskies are 8, rums are 6, 7, brandies are 7 to 12, liqueurs are $5.50. Obsession orange gin 11, Obsession purple gin 11. All the gins are about 11.50. That's just the drinks. But I think you saw it at the beginning. It's mostly sandwiches and wraps and stuff, and they do chips as well. Did I miss anybody? Morning rigger, okay. Off to the gym, sounds okay. Water park, we did that. Okay, yeah. Been there, done that. 10:33. I know, I gotta go. Actually, Chris said I could be late today. Seven to 10 for the that, we'll find out. That water's really good though. Santolin. Agua Bona. Children. For your daily hydration. Agua mineral natural con gas carbónico añadido. Declarada mineral natural. Composition. 31st of the 10th, 27. Sell by date. Aguas de Santolin. Manantial Santolin. The marca, where is it? Where's Santolin? Doesn't say where it is. It's a Coca-Cola company. You're joking. It's a Coca-Cola company. Well, if I'd have known that. Go for it. We've never been, and I tell people this, Chris can't see. Like, she can see corners and close-up people, but she can't go touring. She can't look at something and go, wow. The only thing that she might be able to see is the stars. And she said she wants to go up there, but we didn't find a people that took wheelchairs up there. And you can't go up in your own car, I don't think. Or you shouldn't. For, you know, there won't less cars up there. But we found a place now that will do it, but Chris says she don't want to do it till the summer because it's too cold in the winter to go up there and look at the stars. So we're planning to do that this summer. In fact, I'm thinking of doing it on our 35th wedding anniversary in June. As a surprise for us, so don't tell her. Or one of the days around that area. We're going to celebrate for a week. Between the wedding anniversary and Christine's birthday. So from the 29th of June till the 8th of July. That's going to be the celebration period. And I'm going to take her up there to see the stars. But no, we don't do tourist stuff at all. Because Chris says if I take her in the car, it's like putting her in a box and shaking her for an hour. So, unfortunately, that boat has sailed. She could see when we arrived, but I think the stress of moving, plus she didn't get the cortisone she needed in the first 6 months when we got here, because there was a lot of rigmarole with the doctors and stuff, and they don't like giving cortisone, and she felt that that would have helped. And her eyesight deteriorated very rapidly in the first 6 months after moving here. It's stabled now, but she's only on 5%. So if you can imagine squinting through your eyes and then bits of the picture are missing as well, that's what she sees. So I think she's doing great, being able to drive a little trolley. As you can tell the difference between light and dark bits on the pavement. So she's quite good at keeping within a rail, but I've always got to be close to her, otherwise she'll jump off the edge somewhere. So doing things like tourists do isn't what we do. Fantasmo. Fantasmagorical. Hola, mi niña. La cuenta, por favor. Con tarjeta. We'll find out now. Right in the thing, how much it's going to be. I've already said $2.50 and $3.50 for the coffee. Dan doesn't do one with wheelchairs, but there's somebody else gave me a name that we go to. 35 years, there you go, Joanne. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, basically she's saying, why complain about something you can't do, you know? Don't waste my time telling me what you can't do. Muchas gracias. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
Barato.
16. De nada.
¿Todo bien?
Bang bang. ¿Pasa? ¿No? Sí, sí.
Y ahora sí.
Ok.
¿Perfecto?
Ah,
Copia. Ah. ¿Copia?
no lo necesito, gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias a ti. So it was, as I said, $2.50 for the water, $3.50 for the coffee, and the salmon wrap was only $8.90. So you're right, between 7 and 10. $14.90 incluyo. And I was attended by Madonnas. Biscuit for Chris. Right, I'm going to finish the water. Oh, you're all wrong. Cost me 16. St. Daniel's, okay. Tell my sister. So what was it? $14.90 it was, so nearly 15. That's the end of that, right. 10:41, by the time I've packed away, gone downstairs, paid for the parking and zoomed all, it'll be 11. I'm going to go now. So today's word, if you stay till the end, is Santolin. Santolin, with a little accent on the I. Santolin. There you go. Don't put it in the chat. Put it in the comments after I've finished. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for a coffee. I don't know where I'm going. If you're on the island, you want to come with me, email me @timothydowd.com. Tell me where you are, suggest a place for coffee, and I'll meet you there. If you don't want to be on it, I won't film you. You can stand out of the camera thing, but we can have a chit chat before and after I go live. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. I shall see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, maybe not, around about 9 o'clock, 9:30. And tomorrow night, don't forget, is Freaky Friday. I wonder what day it was now. Freaky Friday with Webby. Webby's got some very important news, and on Saturday we're going to release the big fact auction video where you can start bidding on items. Loads of good stuff. If you're a sports enthusiast, not just football, there's Formula One, there's boxing, there's racing, there's football, of course, golf, loads of stuff. So if you're into any of that stuff, go ahead and have a look in on Saturday, and don't forget tomorrow night. Don't forget to subscribe to Webby and all the other people that have come on here who also got channels. They're all hoping to get to that magic 1,000 for those underneath. Go and help them out, and even if they get to 1,000, they've got to get the watch hours, so you've got to watch the stuff as well. Don't just subscribe and say I'm done. Watch a few of the videos. Don't forget to support them with the thumbs up and everything like that. Everything helps. My name's Tim Dowd. I go live at 5:55 Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and around about 9 o'clock during the week. If you want to join me at any time, go to timothydowd.com/events. And if you want to come on the podcast on a Monday night, or if you want to record an interview that I can show on the podcast, which is the new thing, go to timothydowd.com/live. I'm going to update that page today to tell you the modality of how we're going to record it offline. So if you don't want to be on live and do all the bits, oh, the microphone's not working, can you move to the left? If you want to do all that offline, and then we do a little interview, 15 minutes, you can talk about whatever subjects you want. If it's to do with Tenerife, great. If it isn't, that's also okay. And then we'll show that on there and then discuss it later. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See you. Wouldn't want to be you. Hi everyone, not mentioned. Don't. Timothy Dowd. Gemma Edwards.
Well, come on, let's just get any.
And you make Heineken out.
So
Because that's the sex of the...
On the hill.
Duffy. Have a good one, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
One.
He's out steamed.
Married today.
Yeah.
This should be good.
So you got 4 of these basically.
Alright.
So it was Ray. Where are you there? We go to the Bocadillos now. We got a video be out on Sunday. So,
Michaela Stracker. What fun was it?
Here he is.
The Mac Master is a complete cock womble. This is